I've worked with a few clients who have been diagnosed with various degenerative diseases, pathologies. You guys know, if you've tapped into my Language of Healing program, which I highly, strongly recommend, I am not a fan of diagnoses or of that other word I just used, pathologies. Pathologies. It's so, sometimes when there are words that like I personally issue because I recognize the negative coding, they start to disappear from my entire lexicon, and it takes a little extra effort or a little extra genius formula for me to nab them. So I've worked with multiple clients, and I am working with multiple clients right now who have been diagnosed with these so-called degenerative pathologies. And I just want to share one simple languaging upgrade that I have seen create absolute quantum paradigm shifts in people who are moving past these diagnoses. And it's very simple. So people who are operating with what Western medicine likens to degenerative conditions are being invited to do things differently than they have done in the past, right? Degenerative has its own deleterious coding, right? If I'm telling my body or I'm receiving a diagnosis that tells me that my body's degenerating, that is instructing and directing every cell in my body to comply to the degenerative narrative, right? And as someone who has incurred and recovered from countless injuries in my time as, a human with klutzy tendencies, a competitive gymnast, Ashtanga yogi, dancer, Hapkido participant, practitioner, racquetball player, whatever it is. So let's talk about risks. Like, if you guys were tuning into my podcast last year, I had my hand wrapped as I was healing what was diagnosed as a fracture. So let's say I was taking a sip from this cup. That hand in that state wouldn't want to grab the cup this way. It would prefer to grab the cup this way. Maybe it's a little awkward, but it moves me from limitation to being creative and resourceful. Now, a lot of people who've been diagnosed with degenerative conditions will say, oh, I can't hold a cup anymore, right? And so not only do they claim the limitation with the languaging, I can't hold a cup, and when they say I can't hold a cup anymore, they're directing their body, let's close the door on holding the cup this way or moving my hand that way forever.